Hi guys, this is my Madden micro that I was talking about last video. So this is gonna be the micro of my boy here, Dwayne Cruz. He's a free safety. Anyway, we're gonna have a whole backstory on that. But yeah. So this series, We're gonna go on the road to 99 with him. So we're gonna keep grinding and grinding this micro. I might play a bit of NBA, make a few videos of that while I'm doing that because my boy Cody, or Cody the Boss, his YouTube channel with a DA like Anto the Boss. Cody, my boy, has a pure sharpshooter, so I need to play with him for a bit. And yeah, I might post some of my NBA stuff. Anyway, here we go. So the backstory is, so this kid had nothing on him. He was growing up in Florida. So he he came from a very poor family. He had to be the man of the house at age of 8 because his dad went to jail for selling drugs, and his mum wasn't at home all the time. She would always be at work, and when she got home, she drank all the time. So he had to be the man of the house. He had a sister, Layla Cruz. So he had to work hard for the family. He also had school, homework, and he wasn't the tallest kid in class, okay? So he played basketball for a bit until he was 15, because he was only 5'7" at 15. He couldn't go. So he decided to go football. So he tried out at the running back position for his high school team. Um, so he tried out for running back, and they found out he was very fast, but that was about it. Like, he couldn't do anything except for run. And he got very good. He did get very good. By the time he was 17, he grew to 5'11". So he got pretty tall. I mean, very tall. So the following year, he decided to go to college, and to his surprise, Florida A&M picked him. But he was so surprised by that because he would never have thought someone would pick him. But here's the thing: he didn't want to play running back anymore. He didn't. He wanted to have a taste of defense. So he wanted to have a go at free safety. He wanted to get the feel of it. So he was the second string free safety at Florida A&M. Now, 5 games into the season, the first string free safety got injured. Broke his leg, out for the rest of the season. So this was his chance. This was his chance to shine. So he played. Yeah, he did. They missed out on the playoffs then that year by a lot of games. They only won like 3. Then he got to 18. He got better. He got so much better. He got more faster. He worked on his game. He gained some more pounds. Same as last year. Didn't win much games. Missed out on playoffs. 19. Now, put on pounds, muscle, weight. Worked more on his speed, hands, interceptions. At 19, he led his team to the championship. From there, he declared for the NFL draft. So after that, he waited for a long time until the NFL draft came along. He was one of the highest rated free safeties in the country. So he went to the NFL draft combine. He was one of the most highly anticipated players to be successful there. And so what he did, he went for the vertical jump, 41-inch vertical, very good jumping. He had very good interception rate. His speed was a 4.52, which is very good for 40-yard dash. And so, as you'd expect, his speed was very good, as he once recalled from running back position at high school. So he declared for the NFL draft. So then we waited for his name to be called out. First night, round 1, 14th pick. He was so ecstatic. His mum was there. His mum was watching. His little sister was as well. His mum got sober and his little sister had grown up and gone to high school. So he was very proud, and so he played some preseason games. He did some practices, and they thought, why not, week 1, they'd start him. So he went to the Indianapolis Colts. So they start him. They start him in the preseason. He did very well. And as you know, their free safety isn't very good right now. So he is going on a great adventure, I hope, on the road to 99. And let's get started.
Start your week by meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
Really? Alright, so cool. Start weekly training. Let me know if you want to see the weekly training or not, because I can just simulate it. But I'll play this one.
Starting your first game.
This is gonna be a fun series. I can feel it. I can feel it, honestly.
It's all about timing. You guys mess up that timing, you'll never get home on the blitz. But we're putting the secondary on an island, so you guys gotta get to the QB.
What's this camera angle? Dude, I've never had this camera angle before. This is a good camera angle. He didn't get that. Alright, cool. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm not the best at free safety position. I'm just saying, like, pretty bad at it. Oh, as I get an interception. Nice. I usually play man. Let's go. So that's ours. Yeah, let's go. This guy's a beast. I mean, he's been working his heart out since he came from home at Florida. Dude, another freaking fumble.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday.
Alright, so that was a good training. That was a good workout. This is actually better than I expected, because I never could play a free safety, and this new camera angle, I've actually never had it before. So looks like Dwayne Cruz has a lot of potential.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Let's upgrade. I'm gonna do run support. Yes, tackling, that's what we need. Because his tackling is 79, yep, that's good. His hit power is 83, which I'm happy about. Nice, nice. Alright. On to our first game now, which I'm happy about, so let's go.
Better luck this time. Hey, it's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Colts fans get the return of their franchise quarterback, Andrew Luck, after a year away.
I'm ready. This is our season. I feel it.
Shut out in their opener a season ago, the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, we get it up to Indy.
Lucas
Standing
Oil
by
Stadium.
our guys in the booth, Brandon Gott,
Abbreviation
and
is
Charles
LOSS.
Davis.
All right, thanks,
Well,
Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National
Los
Football
Angeles or
League
something.
is
Los
on
Santos,
the air.
whatever you want to do.
Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here at
Number 18.
They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. And I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They passed the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Ready.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here,
So ready
an
right
early
now.
season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really...
All right, let's go. Alright, it's time. I like this new camera angle. It's good. So I'm on Tyler Eifert right now unless they run, which I probably will. Let's go! First play's a fumble. That's good.
Wow.
First play's a
That ball is not
fumble.
free, but a teammate comes along and
Jesus.
scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the
Alright,
turnover.
so I'm on the running back again. Let's have a go.
Dalton throwing on second down. That's
Oh,
gonna be caught by Ross.
come
for
on
a
guys.
touchdown.
Better defense.
In for the score. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yes.
Oh. Defense, dude. It's gonna be a tough
The Bengals
season.
heading back out there, and last year 7-9, so that meant back-to-back losing seasons for the first time since 2007-08. Now, they were able to knock off two teams late contending for the playoffs. They beat Detroit in Week 16, Baltimore Week 17, but I don't know that that's the silver lining Cincy fans are clinging to.
No, not at all. And when you just kind of feel around this team, you sense a rebuild is in order. And that starts on offense. Offensive line, they've got some top-rated draft picks that have to play up to their potential.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. John Simon. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Right, let's go.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I just took out his leg.
That one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he will be brought
Stop.
down at about the
Good
43
stop, D-line.
that time. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. They'll run him in out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
I'll run from this side.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know coaches tell us all the time
That was
that having
close.
a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback.
Alright,
When
turn
you're trying
left.
to throw
Alright, let's
inside
go.
routes
I need to get this
and
return.
you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's going to field this at the 4.
Wasn't good.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Colts are going to take over.
Alright.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They were forced to punt last time. I
Yeah,
doubt
minus
sincerely
1.
that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice
AJ
game like
doing
that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
Oh, what?
Caught by Ross for a Bengal
Dude, where's the
touchdown.
zone at?
As his guys are in for 6, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
Where's our zone? Where's our zone defense,
Still first
bro?
quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general.
That was a bit crap. Alright, whatever. I shouldn't have run him back.
Start of the ground here with Bernard. And a short gain
Good
as he
stop.
gets it up only to about the
Great
6.
stop.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down
Oh,
play, all you want to do is
freaking hell, I
wedge
wanna-
out
I
any
wanna
type of
blitz, dude.
space and try and create enough room.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9
Yeah, I'll
to
just
start
take a
things
slip.
out. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
He is met quickly
hard
in the
hit.
backfield. Down
Ouch.
he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
How did
It'll
suck?
wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Dalton gives to Bernard. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down up
Oh.
past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Come on, we got this.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Dalton. To the left side here for Eifert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before
Too
going
early.
out of bounds.
Way
Another
too early.
big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Not really?
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed
Oh,
there,
what?
turned into a pretty nice. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
It was pressure. Whatever.
That's the
I
second
laid
time
on the
he's been
pressure.
sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
This
It's
mixing
2nd
guy.
down. Dalton looking to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out
That's a
of
pretty
it.
good catch.
But he is able to keep the feet in
Whatever.
bounds. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. What would he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays
Yeah,
like that,
right.
you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard.
Let's go.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this will be taken at the 13. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here.
Oh, it's better return than my last one. Oh, we didn't even get a touchdown.
This offense trots back out
Come
there
on.
now as
Ah,
they
that's right,
do,
that's right.
Charles. One
They
thing
can
to
come
point
back.
out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts.
What?
Circle
What?
the guy around, and here he goes.
Come on.
No more. You have to start.
The hell was
you know,
that
close to
about?
the ball, and when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go. So you
Just
can't
move
build
out
up
of the
your speed
way.
that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say, where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'll be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking.
Let's go.
Also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt
Let's go.
returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well. Because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. To the left side here for Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's Bernard. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because
all right, here we go.
them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play
What?
himself,
Oh, I
as we
should have
just saw
intercepted
there,
that.
That's a big day.
Dalton to his
That's
big
all right.
target, Eifert for the Cincinnati first. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that skip button. Green's got it over the middle.
Another fumble.
And oh, he coughed it up. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. And the defense not
My
able to
player
get
is
it from a
deadly,
defensive
dude.
perspective.
Deadly.
What's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration
close.
goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now Dalton.
Oh,
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
jeez, pretty big
Jamal
sack.
Sheard.
Frick no.
He's the one that got to him. He
Put all his
takes
weight
it
on
down
him.
for a loss of 9. And no
Yeah,
matter
let's
what
go.
the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single.
Look at this.
No.
Field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Brandon LaFell, 44 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get
Please
at least
run
a
the
little bit
ball.
more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to.
It's
Hey,
intercepted.
let's go.
Near the 29.
That's it.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie
Exactly.
gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have.
I would have liked a pick 6, but that's okay. I honestly don't care. Yes, we still got that touchdown. Let's go. First interception of our career. What a good one as well. Oh no, this is going to be a touchback.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Yeah, knee,
So
not
we've
touchback.
reached halftime here. All right, we will save.
Sorry. Bit of mixed up with pronunciation. Alright.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the screen, Bernard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the
God,
feet
just
of
took
your
must have had like
intended receiver so that
98
no one can
speed,
pick it
dude.
off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't
Alright,
lose
watch
any
me
yardage.
hurdle this guy.
This is taken at the 15.
I thought he wasn't gonna get past him.
53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands first. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
I shouldn't have drove
He's going to
in.
get this all the way down inside the 35.
That would have been another pick if I was just a little bit in front.
26 yards.
Alright, yeah, I got a
Nice
bigger zone.
completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate. And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Second down, Dalton. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw here, Dalton. Got a man, it's
What?
Ross. Complete.
No! How did he... Oh, he faked me. How? What? Dude. He's got all of their touchdowns. Not all of them, but like 3 out of 4 of their touchdowns.
Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing.
No, all of them, yeah.
And now we find out about the fortitude.
Freaking hell.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Yeah, they can't score. They can't score here.
And I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Right.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink.
Right, let's go. Come on. That's probably a run. It's a run.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Is that my tackle or something?
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away. Don't
probably
you think?
another run.
That's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Passing. It's Dalton. And a right side completion here by LaFell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Jesus. This is mostly my fault.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first.
I hope the zone over to the left stays on that play. Oh, this looks familiar.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It was the same play.
Dalton, first and 10. This
Oh,
at about the 5.
Oh, that was so close.
Inside the 5.
Glad they actually played defense that time.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last.
No, I don't trust these guys. I'm playing zone.
Dalton here from the gun. Got a man, it's LaFell.
What? Wait.
Touchdown.
No, I was. What?
Already his second touchdown.
I was like right in front of him.
Weekend. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me.
Really?
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage, they've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Parks, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Closes quickly.
Holy crap.
Across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
That was a big hit.
368.
Okay, what's on my commentary now?
18.
Okay.
They'll run it here with Bernard.
Oh, there we go.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, here's Bernard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Let's go.
It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the
game.
4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So Dalton now. And over the middle, it's LaFell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Oh, come
Quincy
on.
Wilson in on the stop.
But he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
They'll run again with Bernard. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Good stop.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Time for a break.
Oh, that's a good
Back to
stop.
finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Now a carry for Bernard.
Oh,
And he'll take
really?
this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Come on.
Giovanni Bernard,
That's
26 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that 1st win. It's tough to do it away from home,
This is a
though, but
pretty
they're
bad
looking
game.
strong.
It certainly is. Any road win.
Oh. Oh, great. We yet have
Cincinnati now
more.
ready to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I counted 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
I'm never using the hit stick
And
again.
in
I'm
none
just
of them
using
did the
square.
starting quarterback
By the way, I
ever
am playing
come
on
out of the
PlayStation.
game for the team that had
If
a
you
big
didn't
lead. And
realize
in each
by now.
instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will
Holding
take them out,
offense.
but for the most part,
Please
they're
be
not
holding.
as worried and concerned about
Holding.
getting them out of the game. And that's
Holding.
always puzzled me a little bit.
Yes.
Holding
Offense. Holding. Offense.
So on the big tight end,
I ain't getting another
Each and
touchdown.
every year, we talk about
Swear that
very
on my
few tight ends
life.
coming into the league that are polished
No, I'm not kidding.
blockers
If I do,
or
I
asked to
don't
do it a
actually
lot
want
in
to kill
college.
myself.
So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Learn how to
Alright,
do
this
it
will be
without
pretty
holding.
challenging.
they'll try to run it in.
Ooh.
Option right.
Try to
2
run it.
yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
God,
Anytime you
I
decide
wish
to
I
use
would
your
have
quarterback
hit
as a
sticked
runner,
him.
most of the time,
Actually,
when
I
you
will
decide
use
to
hit
play,
stick,
you're
but only when I
expected to break a
guarantee
little
that
bit bigger than
I
this
know
one,
that I'm
because
gonna
when you
hit
run him
him.
on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. 7 big
Well,
yards
it's a good
on
game
the
for the
carry
rookie,
there to
just
get
not
him
for the
within
team.
range of the goal line with
We're gonna have
third
to work
down
on the team a little bit. This
upcoming.
is
They've
the
been
Indianapolis
so good
Colts,
on
after
third
all.
down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
That was a good game by me. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't bad. What the hell's going on with the screen? Anyway, check on defense. Oh yeah, 6 tackles. Got a total of 10 tackles. 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss. How many fumbles? 2 forced fumbles. No fumble recoveries, no defensive touchdowns. So overall, I think that was a good game, good start to our career mode. Honestly, I'm liking how it's gonna turn out so far. Like, it's looking like it's gonna turn out like really, really good. So I'm happy about that. So 57 downs played. Yeah, it was a good game. It's a good game.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select
Oh my god, I don't care. I
to
don't care.
get to your next
I don't
game.
care. Alright, so that's it for me. So I'll see you later.